Beautiful day, guys. Amazing day. And with amazing day. Beautiful day. That's blessed to be alive. That's an amazing day to be alive. Always, gonna be always and always to be in that room and have amazing experience with everybody. And so, okay, spirituality, energy, shifting reality, timeline, psychic abilities, other reality. Yesterday, multiple time I experienced something called time shift or quantum jump, or probably you're not aware of time. You're so deep in that moment, even time doesn't exist anymore. You're so in tune in that moment. You're so in tune to become that personality. You're not aware of time. You're not aware of anything. You're not aware of anybody. You just be. It's the same thing actually to manifest your reality, to actually shift anything. The moment you look for it does mean you don't focus on it. Like example, yesterday I was alive. That happened to me multiple times, and it was 44 minutes. I was feeling like everybody on the live was feeling it was probably 2 or 2 minutes. I was so in tune. I was so in tune in that moment. Even time doesn't exist. Even I don't say I do any effort to be alive, to do the work, live, talk with people. I was in by that stage so much to become the identity, and that's what happened. Hello, Empress. How are you? How you been? How is everything good? So I'm just reborn, guys. I got the death of the ego death, the personality death, the old self death, and actually I embrace my spiritual self, my soul self, my unlimited self. So my energy just gonna be extremely different, and I see so much things start to shift the timeline, the zone, download information, receive some information. So actually, to manifest everything you want. Hey Sarah, how are you? Sarah, are you good? Thank you to come here. Thank you. I would appreciate to be here. So yeah, so actually I experienced something amazing. That thing was extremely amazing. Very, very amazing. Hey, come on, I had Kanda. Zach. Hey, what's up, Zach? How are you, Zach? Oh, you good, Sarah? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you to be here. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my domain expansion world. Domain expansion, domain expansion. Amazing energy, beautiful energy. Thank you for everybody that's there. I'm here to inspire everybody. I'm here to make everybody feel good and believe in themselves and assume the best and be the best. I'm trying the energy of the best and to make you feel good. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Sarah. I'm doing amazing. Linda, are you are you do drugs? No, I don't do drugs. I'm very spiritual. I don't do drugs. But you got drugs inside you. You don't have to do drugs to feel good. I'll do drugs. Shiritas, come nature. Yeah, I remember I eat that chip with milk. So I was so deep. When you're watching a movie, right? There's the same thing about manifestation. When you're watching a movie, and the moment you're watching the movie, you're so in depth in that movie. Even time doesn't exist. You can spend like probably 8 hours the whole day in that movie, and you're not aware of it, and watch multiple movies at the same time. But it's a long period of time, but you don't see the time because your awareness and your focus were there in that present moment. It's the same thing also when you want to manifest something in your reality. It's the same thing also. Actually, want to experience something, want you to manifest anything in the present moment, you have to feel it there already before it's already happened, and you're gonna lose the track of time. That's mean you truly embody it. If you keep looking for the time, the timeline, everything, that's mean you don't really embody it, be in that present moment for real. You don't need anything outside of yourself to feel good. Yes, that's true. That's true. Because your awareness and your focus is there, what you're doing. Yes, that's amazing, beautiful. Yeah. What a wild job people listen to this on drugs. That's your own perception. I don't know. How you know I'm on drug? Explain me. Tell me. Give me the proof. That's your own perception. How do you know I'm on drug? Do you meet me before? I think that's your own awareness and your focus. I think you just try. I think you expand the way you see yourself. Because anybody judge somebody for something that's mean that's your own perception about your own self. I think so. Because before you even judge somebody, you have to know that person first. If you do it, probably that's the way you see yourself. Probably that's the way you judge your own self. You can give what you have. That's why I give love. I give love. I give, people to believe in themselves, have confidence in themselves. That's why I give. Manifest your own reality. The divine drugs. Even what is drug for? What is real, what is not real? Even dream is a drug, you know that? Because not real is a pure illusion. Even life also. I don't know. You have to tell me. So yeah, live high, how you live. If you can subscribe, stay body, do bendy, and name. Alright, perfect. So yeah, guys. So actually, you have the access to do all those things in your reality. Like example, I remember when people was watch those movie, the cyborg movie. Right now, you have real cyborg right now. I remember back in the day, who watched the Minority Report movie by Tom Cruise? Those technology with the glass, memory with the hands, everything. What now is real? It was a science fiction. To tell you what is real, what is fake, is depend on you. You decide what's gonna be real. But if you have the consistency of that thought form, is gonna become your reality. Because everything was an idea first. Those movie right now, I'm on a blackmail right now. Those phone made of glass, and somebody can hear me. Different country, different places. What actually is real? People don't know, but people try to judge to give some opinion. But those things was first what? Self-driving car. It wasn't movie. Yeah, it wasn't movie first. But actually it become real. And I was arguing with my dad. My dad said, those things will been never happen. They'll never happen. No. The universe is neutral. What you say is gonna be real is gonna be real. It doesn't matter what opinion of other people. Your perception is gonna be your reality. Your belief is gonna be your reality. God and the universe don't care what's going on. You're the one in control your own destiny, your own life. Nash, how are you, Nash? How you doing? They're projecting themselves into others. Yes, that's true. Big facts. Manuel Cry, oh my God, cool. Yes, that's a good movie. Yeah, I think 2002. Yes, each order, each character had a choice. Yes, everybody have always a choice. The twins and the girl can see the crime before it takes place. Yes. Even right now, they show people have the psychic ability. Guys, I remember back in the day, if somebody was talking about those things, they would tell you you're crazy. But actually, those things is real right now. Electricity, that's the most amazing stuff and beautiful stuff and crazy stuff never happened to Earth. And yeah, like the Wi-Fi, energy, all those things, they're invisible. How somebody can make this happen? Because they believe it. They believe it. They believe it. How somebody can be in India? I'm in US right now, in Florida right now, and somebody in India, probably in midnight, it can be midnight in India right now, very midnight, 12 a.m. in the morning, right? And actually, somebody can watch me right now. So you know how many distance you have to take to have an airplane to go there, but actually, you can see me right now in the right moment, present time, in a box of glass. That's magical. It's not science. That's magic. But this is what the power of a thought, the power of imagination is not logical mind. Those guys in Bali that said the sea is already done already. And guess what? They collapse space and time to make it real. My biggest issue was try to be logical all the time, but actually life is not logical. Everything you believe and you do it on the way you're supposed to do and buy that state first and move by inspire action, you can be successful in anything you want to touch because you inspire, you channel energy. You're just like a radio. The weirdo always are the most yes, that's true. The crazy one always win and they always create solution for humanity. Every day, all the time. Sometimes people just they be stuck in that logical sense. It's not even logical. The part of control, the part of the thinking of the box. Some people just can take only on the box. They put themselves on the box. Right now, I'm outside of the box right now. I've been watching so much movie right now, guys. Right now, made out of glasses right now. With that glasses, you can talk with people, can do all those things with people, take a phone call, go on WhatsApp, go on anything, do work, everything. Those things was a movie first. Nobody, if you say that those time, right? The early, 2000, uh, like the 19, right? The 70s. People say, "Oh, you're crazy. Those things will never happen." But it's real right now. There is no such thing as fiction, like Neville said. Everything is possible. But you have to let go of your old self. You have to let go of that thinking from the box. You have to let go what people think about you, the other perception about yourself. It doesn't matter. You can listen to them. You can accept their own opinion. Yes, you respect their own opinion. You respect their own perception. But it's not matched with you. The vibe is not matched with you. So you have to find somebody match with your vibe, with your energy, and have the same goals with you. So to align yourself and grow. Like I say, guys, like example, a salt will be a salt. A sugar is a sugar. It's two different thing. Or you the light, or you the dark. The law of polarity. Morning, the sun and the moon is two different energy. Two different energy. You have to select the thing that you really want. But they both need each other. But you have to make a choice. Actually, what do you really want to experience? Now people try to project on you. Doesn't matter. Because I experienced that when I was sick. It took me a long time, guys, to actually process my action, my behavior, guys. Take me a long time. A long, long time. Extremely long time to actually to understand what I was doing. A long time. A very long time. As you wish. Oh yeah, as you wish. Yeah, as you wish. As you wish. That's the thing about it, because energy don't care. God don't care. Your vibration, that's the thing is matter. Your attention, where you put your attention, where you place your attention, who you are. That ego death is the most amazing thing can happen to me those days. I kill that with self. I accept to lose all that ego perception. You know, those type of thinking. I let go of everything to become a new person, to become a new identity, and everybody can do it, but you have a price to pay. What the price to pay? The old reality. Change is very uncomfortable. It's not difficult, just uncomfortable because you're not used to those things. Even sometimes you get doubt yourself. But right now I have no doubt. I accept to pay all the price. And that's why right now I have so much knowing. I don't rush anything. I don't fight with anything. I don't fight with anybody. I don't care about anybody. I become extremely peace with myself because I know I am the co-creator of my reality. People can think whatever they want to think. Like example, I remember when the 90s, the 70s, the 80s, when people were watching those movies, they say, oh, those things will never happen, blah, blah. And guess what, right now? We're living in that current reality right now of AI, of high tech. Those things were science fiction, self driving car, robot, all those things. All right? Mirror glasses, cyborg. Cyborg is real because you have half human and half machine. And also, you have people have psychic abilities right now. Those things, if you have those things, it'll take you crazy. That's why I say that's the best moment to be alive. That's the best time to be alive. That's the best time to be alive. Nobody can be skeptical right now. Because even the universe don't care if you're skeptical. It will show in your face what is real. What is really real. You don't care. You don't care. You really don't care. You know, as you wish. That's why you cannot watch the process. Yeah, like I don't believe in process. It's just resistance. Let go all those resistance that you have. It's not actually our process. It's just resistance. You create something new from the unknown. Yes, yes. Because you're not you since you're born, you're never aware of the unknown and let go of the past to embrace. Because you're so used to the predictable that predict stuff. If I do this, but actually to go the unknown, the invisible one, to actually manifest something, to create something. That's why I remember when Facebook first, when people know about Facebook, they say it's evil, it's this, it's that. Even church people say, "Oh, that's the mark of the beast." That's I remember that. I remember those days, right? When people say Facebook is Illuminati, and right now, even the church use Facebook right now to talk about church. Yeah, those preachers use Facebook right now. Now have a YouTube page. But remember back in the day, they say, "Oh, tell you what, guys, the universe don't care. The one who have the strong belief system, that's the one's gonna be always win. The one you have the consistency and put his awareness in something that he really want experience for real is the one gonna be successful no matter what. That's a hard truth, guys. It take me a long time to actually to experience it and understand it. The one who is very connected with that invisible field, understand how reality work, is not the one who's logical, guys. No, the one who have the strongest belief system, and they align themselves with that invisible force, with that energy of the power within. There's the one gonna be extremely successful in anything to touch. If people can understand them, yes, unbelievable. But is that the truth? I remember those days, man. You create something from the night. Yes, change is uncomfortable. However, the journey is worth it. Yes, a lot. We judge what you don't understand. That's true. Most people judge what they don't understand because they've been used to them being logical, to being this, life is like this, life is suffering, life is struggle, life is fight, life is this, da, da, this, da, da, da. And they feel comfortable to change those new program. It took me a long time to actually use my full potential. I think, I think, but why not decide to use my full potential right now? Because I know I'm not crazy for real. It took me a long time, like guys, it took me a long time actually to understand that I'm not crazy for real, and I'm normal, and that's why I help inspire people to embrace yourself, your best. Eventually, people will tell you some stuff. Life is more than spirituality is more than manifestation. It's more than that. Psychic ability, intuition, the mysticism, also about the experience, all those things. But you have to master yourself, your emotion, healing your own self, healing other, probably a long distance, learn a new language. But you have to master focus and understand how reality work and that principle work and kill that old self. And don't take about time. Since you start to want to be spiritual, let go of time, let go of logic, see only energy and vibration. If you really want to master that worm and to be extremely powerful, that's what there's something, guys. The willpower is invisible. The willpower is invisible. It's not the physical power. The physical power is the most weakest power. But the invisible power that's the real powerful power. So most people they think they're powerless. You're not powerless, you're extremely powerful. But you have to go in that invisible worm. You have to go to that invisible worm, that spirit worm, your imagination, your energy vibration. If you can control this type of universe, that's the foundation of everything, guys. That's the foundation. The moment you master the foundation, I take so much time to master. I take so much years, study, and practice, and practice, and practice. Observe, study, practice, observe, study, practice, observe. A lot of years to actually understand this reality. It's called life right now. But something I realized the foundation of this dimension called Earth or that universe is based on the invisible world, the imagination. Everything. 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 Spell, power of your word, frequency, the power of the mind, connection with the unseen beings. Yes, that's true. Yourself. Spirituality is large, extremely large. Practice and study. Yes, you have to practice. I practice and study to really understand who I am, what I'm doing here, and actually to master my own reality and have a peaceful life, and to protect myself and my loved one. I don't have to talk. I don't have to do any move. I don't have to say nothing. Just go within and connect with the spirit worm and do everything I want with my imagination, my frequency. The moment you understand yourself, you understand the universe. Master self is master the universe. And you learn to cooperate because you are the co-creator of your own reality. You are the co-creator. Since we come to that worm, you need help of this that invisible field, that invisible power. So how is work that invisible power? Frequency, energy, embodiment, be it, and the rest will take care of themselves. You do your part, it will teach you the right move, the right moment. Because your soul is in that vessel, you're limited. So you need that help. You need that extension cord. Yes, you need that extension cord to actually to help you to guide you to extremely powerful. That's why you have to let go of control, try to predict. But actually, if you really embody any state that you really want for real, you should depth to it just like watching a movie. You watch, fall in love with somebody, have a long conversation. Like I know somebody, I can talk with that person for like 3 or 5 hours, and I feel like it's 20 minutes or probably 10 minutes because that talk is so deep, it's so I was deep in that moment. Even time doesn't exist. Nothing exists because my awareness is so deep. It's the same thing also. When you try to manifest anything, you have to feel it to be aware in that present moment so deep. You don't think about time, when, how, who. No, you're so deep in it. You lose about timeline. And it take me a long time to detach myself to be more aware of my soul, my energy, more. Another silence meditation, guys. Silence meditation is extremely powerful to master your awareness and to be aware yourself, your own energy, your own frequency, and all the people around you. You can understand that you can only understand the unseen one after master self. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's a big fact. That's a big fact. That's why science meditation gonna help you a lot so much. Extremely. The unknown is real, yeah, that's true. The unknown is very real. Yeah, the moment you truly in depth in that present future, you feel it to be aware in that present moment. You don't think about it, you don't overthink about it. You see it's already done. It's already here, it's gonna be it. There's nothing to try to predict or to calculate. That's the principle you have to accept. That's why you have to kill that ego death. And also, guys, don't put label on anything. See anything as energy. Everything is energy. Everything is frequency. Frequency don't care about color. Frequency don't care about race. Frequency don't care about how much money you have. Frequency don't care about your degrees. Frequency don't care about where your country you come from. Frequency don't care your planet you live in. Frequency don't care about what kind of diet you have. Those things doesn't matter at all. Frequency is just pure energy, and God is neutral. Everything is neutral. We give it to you. You gonna attract who you are. That's why I'm supposed to say, yeah, I did this, I did that. Hey, you're thinking on a logical level, but energy don't care about that. That's why people keep repeat the same pattern over and over. Like example, somebody say, oh, I did this and I did this, but actually, why that thing keep happening to me? Yeah, I do everything I'm supposed to do in my life. I work extremely hard. I had 2 jobs. But actually, your frequency, your belief system, you have to go deep and within you to know what's going on inside you and how to shift your attention or energy. And most people can say, "Oh, bad people always successful." No, they're not bad. You just understand frequency and energy. God is neutral. You know God is. There's no. They say people very cold. They say cold people always success. It's not true. They're not cold. They just understand something. Bad people suffer because if you do bad, you're gonna receive bad. But most people they're not emotionally available for something. They just see energy. The unseen is real, yes. God is the language of frequency. Oh yeah. So anybody want to ask me something because I got 30 minutes already. Anybody want to ask me something? So anybody want to ask me something before I go? Working with the unseen deity is more effect when you have the discipline from the master yourself. Yes. Yes. Because your emotion is the most powerful currency. Your attention, your emotion. Everything you give your attention, does mean you give your emotion to it. So remember, emotion means energy and motion. Anything you put your attention, yes. Because most people they're very like new age, worship spirit, worship deities, nothing work because they don't really understand, what's going on. Self master is everything in the spirituality, yes, is for everything. Hey, Rose, how are you, Rose? Peace and blessed family. Yeah. How are you, Rose? How are you? How you doing? Everything is good. I know everything is good, because that's a blessed day. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. So yeah, like I say, guys, mastering yourself is the most amazing stuff you can do. And also, time doesn't exist, guys. How many people experience that? You're watching a movie, you're so in depth with that movie, even you're not aware of time, and you feel like, damn, I've been here for like probably 2 minutes watching that movie, and actually, you've been watching multiple movie and not aware of it. So why that happened? Because time doesn't exist. Your attention, and your focus is time. Yes. It take me a long time to actually understand this principle. Your focus and attention, it's time. Time is not real, guys. It happened to me multiple times. I have a good conversation with somebody, and I was damn 3 hour because my eye was so deep in that moment. It felt like time even doesn't exist anymore. Not new age was ancient practice. So yeah, the new age is a step to actually to start to know your power of intention, because you are the real magic. No, you are the real magic. Time is an illusion. We change the time in everywhere in the in here in the US. Yes, it's a pure illusion. Like example, guys, you watch a movie, you shouldn't dip. Like example, yesterday I was live for 44 minutes. Everybody in that live not aware they was been there for 44 minutes. Why? You know why? Because there was certain depth and attention. So it's the same thing also when you try to manifest something, anything you call, you take that elevate emotion, certain depth to it. You feel it to be real, everything, body it. You don't think about time. It's not happening. You feel it's already done, it's already there already. That's the side effect of it. You don't look for it. You don't care about it anymore because you feel it's already there. Ancient practices act towards a discipline first before receiving anything tangible in your reality. Yes, because the law of the universe is so different. The law of the universe, the law of karma, the law of all the universe is very different. The law of God is made on frequency. The language of God is frequency, is attention. Right? That's why you do ritual. That's why people do ritual. Like when you have a candle, you put your intention. Because most people, every human have that It's very difficult for them to actually to hold the thought. So they have to use a candle. They have to use that. It's also placebo effect. But you can charge those things also. You can put your attention on it. Like it's about the same thing I did with my phone. It takes me a long time, guys, to actually. I have to study chaos magic. I have to study Aleister Crowley. I have to study. Even one point in time, I would study the Satan Bible. Bible. I go so in depth to actually understand what is really going on in that universe in that one. But actually, is what At- attention and intention. The people is gonna be always success on anything. That person is not the one working extremely hard. That person can easily have no resistance to believe in something, feel it to be real already, and they don't care what's going on, what other people say. I remember back in the day, guys, with Facebook, guys, that was funny. Even my mom was making me scared with Facebook. Your frequency can shift time and everything else around. Yes, I'm well. You too, Empress. I'm great. Your attention is everything. Yes, your where your attention goes, go energy flows. Yes, your attention is everything. Any spiritual practice is yes. Yes, I remember back in the day, guys. People say Facebook is demon. You go there, so this, and right now, even the pastor, right now, most of the church right now, they have a Facebook page. They have a Facebook page right now. It doesn't matter what the opinion of what is. Just what they put those things in your movie, tell your vision. The elite knows those knowledge. Like example, I've been watching, the Minority Crime movie because I was watching for early age. Like I was in Haiti, I was like probably 3 or 4 years old. I was watching those movies, right? I was watching those movies. 2 years old, right? I was 2 years old, 3 or 5 years old. And I see all those technologies real. Why not you have the Meta glasses right now? It's real. Those things were science fiction. I remember 2019, I was talking to my dad. I said, "Hey, you're gonna be self-driving car." He said, "No, no, we're never self-driving car." No. And right now, guess what? It happened. Those things are magic. So to tell you what, the universe is a pure hologram. Yes, all the people can have their own opinion. People gonna say, project their own perception, their own feel. It doesn't matter if you and God can decide. From my own experience, when I was sick, it took me a long time to actually, yes, people would say this, people would say that. So something happened. Right? I was explaining why when you're alchemist, I was so afraid to be dead or paralyzed, and I transmute that energy of it, that fear, and put to healing energy. I do that unconsciously. After I do so much research and observe and listen to other people, but just ask, oh wow, I just flip. I just put my attention from fear to healing, to deep healing. The same way I was feeling there's all fear, and I just shut down the external voice and focus on within. What happened? Miracle. The the love invoked. Yes. Oh, like yes. Yeah. I remember those days, man. It was funny, man. It was funny. It was fun. Like that's what I say. People always do a lot of crazy things. They don't care about opinion of other people. Like example, if you believe right now you have a Ferrari and you try to be logical, you embody it, feel it to be real. And you so embody it so much, you don't take about time. You deeply feel it every day. The same way you can feel scarce. Okay, example, some people have money anxiety, right? Or probably they have fear of something that is not it's not there already. But they can feel it is already done and they start to react their own imagination. They just embody it and they just manifest it. It's the same thing also. If you truly believe you have a Ferrari, you have a Ferrari, beautiful Ferrari, anything, you so embody it, you feel it to be real. You don't think about the time, you think about what's gonna be happening, what's gonna be happening. You don't care. The same way you watching a movie, you so in depth in that movie, for 8 hour, 12 hour, or probably a show. I don't know. Probably making love. It's a deep to it. Or making love. You know. Yeah. So you're so in debt to it, and it's gonna be happening. You call that space and time. That's why silence meditation help you to detach that physical body, to be aware more of your soul, be be everywhere, every place at the same time. You have the access. You can trust me any type of energy as long you know that you're doing. Oh yeah. I don't really like church because the doctrine, the church, the system is teaching people to be faithful. Yeah, based on control from the Catholic Church. I will do another video talk about the church history. No, I don't think so. I have to do it private because I respect other belief other people, but it's very true. Yeah, absolutely. You can trust me anything to work in your benefits. Yes, yes. That's why you cannot limit yourself, especially in spirituality. Yes, spirituality is large and infinite. Yes, yeah. So a Ferrari, a car, and guys, don't see life in a logical sense. Oh, that's a if you really okay example, right? I've been watching them like a video. I know those people have psychic abilities, but even the university in Stanford or the Harvard, they study those kids. Even people have psychic abilities. They can close their eyes. They can read. I've been watching another podcast, guys. Reality is not what you think. Like eventually, people hear their own self, feeling their own self, paralyzed, long distance. Those things doesn't exist. So life is more than that. So that's why I don't see anything on. Oh, that's the car is $1.5 million. It doesn't matter. It's 1.5. Energy don't care about money. You don't care about how much money you got. You don't care about your race. You don't care about you or you like you have that hair texture, that haircut. No, don't care about that. Use your intention, your attention, and the way you see about yourself, your frequency. That's the thing about that. Yeah. Most people like example. Somebody have money, right? They got so much money and they don't benefit. They are health issue, pretty bad issue. Right? And they don't care about that. Oh, you put your awareness in fear mode and sick mode. Okay, you have money, you're gonna be sick. Okay. Oh, you don't have money, but you believe you're gonna be always healthy. You're gonna be healthy. Oh, you got health issue, but your awareness and your focus is money. Yes, you got money, but also you can have the both. You can have the money and the health and the love all at the same time. It's possible because the universe care only about frequency as you wish, your vibration. You don't care about oh I don't want that to happen. You don't understand the type of language at all. I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want it. No, you keep experiencing it. Like I know some people, even me, I experience those things. In sense, I know how to master my focus and put my awareness on something I really want to experience for real. It's gonna be happen. Anything is possible. Yes, everything is possible. Like example, guys, like some that man was very deep in spirituality. He was a Telema student of Alistair Qualley, Jack Person. That guy no have no college degree. That guy made people go to the moon. I'm serious, guys. Jack Person. Anybody can do any research about him. That man was doing ritual. You don't have to do all those rituals thing, everything. With your mind, you can do all those things. But to tell you what, guys, that man inspire by spirit to actually make people go to the moon. It's a real thing. It's not fake. Like I say, everybody, those scientific guys, people in the high tech industry, they're very spiritual. Very, very spiritual. Very depth in spirituality. People have not done those guys are real delusional people. Like, okay, if somebody never believe in the power of the mind to able to create a mirror, like the phone, guys, it's a mirror, guys. Like It's a glasses, right? It's a glass, guys. So actually, you can talk with somebody in different place, different state, different country, different timeline, and everybody connected. That's magic, guys. That's collapse space and time. But those guys, they don't care what people think about them. They just deep in that vision. That's the power you have. Anybody focus on the vision, sees already done, sees already finished. The universe will guide you to make everything happen. When I study Nikola Tesla, most his idea they come in dream. It's not from study, guys. Dream and spirit. Yes, guys. That like when I think all those lies, man, they give to me, man. School, the church, all those lies. So much lie. Life is this, life is sad. You have to accept. Oh my God, no, no. All the things lie. And when I was arguing with my dad about self-driving car, it was no, 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 no. It's true because they don't know, guys. That's why I forgive my parent, everybody. I forgive them because they don't know. It's not their fault. It's the elite. It's the elite people from the government all over the world make you think certain way, make you feel focus on fear, create a fake belief system about reality. It's not their fault. I forgive them and I love them, you know, because they're still in that box. If I was listening to my mom, because she was doing that because that's the only thing she had. That's the only thing she know, guys. That's why I don't take personal anymore. Back in the day, I was taking personal. Oh, wow. But actually, now, right now, I don't think no those thing personal anymore because I don't know. Dream and vision, all phone are made out of the glass. Yes, that's true. Being lied to us since we come this earth. Yes, yes, the whole system is fake. That's why I respect those guys, Neville, Abdullah, Joe Dispenza, other people, Nikola Tesla, Steve Jobs. I can go on and on and on, Martin Luther King, Martin King, Nada Blavatsky. All those people, they sacrifice, they sacrifice their life to actually to spread all those knowledge and actually have the blessing to learn from them, you know, and to actually to manifest the actually I really want and to let go of my fear, guys. Guys, I know it's feel like being spiritual, especially this one year in a family, is very tough. Yeah, sometimes you feel like you're crazy, but you're not actually. You're not. I'm here to inspire you, not. And I'm here like to don't be logical. The infinite spirit will guide you. Why? Because the way my hair grow, everybody the hair grow, they're not aware of this. But God, control all those things. That's why I have to cook with that infinite reality, that divine intelligence is inside you. So the most difficult thing for everybody is time. The best way to transcend time, to transcend time. I was talking with somebody. He's a philosopher. He's working for from higher place people, right? He said transcend time is the most powerful thing you can do. Collapse space and time. So how you can collapse space and time? You have to go deep within. But something you can do that can help you to be more aware of your soul more than your body every day, 24 hours. So did everybody can hear me right now? You can hear me? All right, thank you so much. Did everybody can hear me? Okay, okay, yeah, sorry. Oh, I think my microphone is dead. Give me 1 second. Can you hear me right now? My yeah. So let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Okay. So everybody can hear me right now? Okay. So everybody can hear me, right? I think my microphone is dead. My mic is dead. Okay, so everybody can see hear me, right? Perfectly. Perfect, right? So yeah. Um give me my phone. No, I dropped the mic because both of them are yeah, no sound at all. So yeah guys, so I'm talking about something. Yeah, we more more aware of your soul and your body. I think so. So everybody can hear me, right? Or not? Let me use my so right now everybody can hear me perfect right now. Right now, everybody can hear me, right? I know everybody can hear me right now. So everybody hear me? You're blocking the volume. No, I'm not. The volume. Right now, everybody can hear me? So everything is perfect right now. Better, okay. Because my mic is going, is dead. You know, I have to put on the charge. Let me go put the mic on the charge, okay. Okay, so yeah, guys. So yes, I was talking about something, be aware of your soul more than your body. Because the moment you saw attached with that worm, the moment you saw attached with that worm, that physical worm, so you have fear. But when you start to be more aware of your soul, actually who you are, also have a human experience, and you know the invisible worm is there, that's why everything exists, and you can actually go there and actually buy the state that you want. You're gonna be extremely amazing. Be more aware of your soul than your body. I love that. Yes, yes. 24 hours that you have to be more aware of your soul than your body. When you start to be more of your soul body, you can do miracle. And that's the Christ consciousness. To attain the Christ consciousness is able to transcend time. Anybody able to do all those things, never got to Dispenza. This guy have the capacity to shifting reality, manipulate reality, like a hacker of reality, like a Loki. So everybody have those access to actually to do all those things to experience everything they want to experience in their life. So silence meditation, probably for 1 or 2 hours every day, completely silence. And you go spend some time the emptiness, the zero point fear of energy. That's why everything exists. That's why we connect with everything. That's why we connect everything and everybody, everywhere, every place. That's why I don't see color, I don't see energy. This is nothing at all. It's oneness. So you can able easily to manifest everything that you really want because you understand everything is frequency, everything is energy. So you want lots of money. You want lots of money, right? And You have to do what? Just embody it. But if you're more aware than your body gonna take about time. Example, when you go to a dream, right? When you have a dream, and that dream is so short, I would explain deep thing, right? That dream is so short that sometime when you wake up, it's already day, is already the sun is already out. Why? Time is a pure illusion because in that body it experience time. So how you can do is your awareness and your focus the same way when you're watching a movie or swiping on TikTok or IG, Instagram, or probably so deep focus on something, sh- you're not aware of time, you're so deep in that present moment. So it's the same thing also actually to manifest everything you want in your life. Anything. You stop to be logical first, you embody that state, and you don't think about time anymore. And it's gonna be more easy. But most people try to manifest and try to be logical. This is something different. It's two different realities, two different realms, two different principles. That example, right? Everything have their own rules. If I play basketball, basketball is have its own rules than soccer, than soccer. Right? So it's the same thing also about when you try to manifest something or do everything you want, anything about spirituality in general. You have to channel that energy, embody it, and move by inspired action. How you can do that? In that present moment, in that present, you embrace the future now. The same way you can embrace the past present, most people living in the past every day. So you have three different timelines, but everything, the real thing is present. That's why you have to master your present moment first, be in the present now, not in the past, in the present. That's why people keep experiencing the same pattern. Something from the past, they experience something from the past, probably family stuff, probably some trigger stuff, work stuff, and they keep that same thinking in that present moment, the imagination, and they complain about it and they start to do what? Do the loop and meet the same people with the same situation, the same issue, because they embody in that present moment, they embody the past and become like a cycle. It took me a long time to actually understand this thing and observe a lot, and then Spirit guide me. So you have to do the same thing also, be in that present moment, embody that emotion of the future is already done already every day. The same way you can do for the past, the same thing also you have to do for the future to actually create. That's the best way to create the future. Let me read everything. Hacking reality, yes, because time doesn't exist in the spirit realm. That's true. The spirit realm function only in the now moment. Yes, you must deny your sins. Yeah, you have to deny your sins. You have to deny your sins. You have to deny your sins. Yes. Um, You must learn the rules and discipline yourself. Perfect. Discipline is must, yes. For sure, discipline and consistency are key. Big facts. We must definitely 100%. This conversation is deep. I love conversation like this. Me too. I'm so glad I catch you live today. Be blessed. We're talking about the possibility. We're so happy to see he girly. Huh? So yeah, that's right, guys. If you actually be in a present moment every day, oh damn, it's 60 minutes. If you actually be in a present moment every day, big and amazing stuff gonna be happening in your life. Beautiful thing gonna be happening in your life. That's how to learn to transcend time, and that's called manifestation. Like example, a scientific, you know, Nikola Tesla, Steve Jobs, they have an idea in their mind, they feel it. Those guys able to transcend time. They don't care about the process. They don't care about time. They're so in depth in that vision. This is already done. They're so excited. They have that deep thing. They don't care, guys. Guess what? They start from nowhere. And actually, everybody use the iPhone right now. This guy transcend space and time. It's the same thing also for anything you want to experience in your own reality, in your own life. And as humans, we have so much gift. Remote viewing. Right now, people start to talk about remote viewing, about their strengths, and most people start to be aware than that physical body at all. And then we are more than that. Hello, Mr. Ross, how are you? Happy Sunday, everyone. Most people right now, they start to be more aware of the true nature, the true essence. I have to put my microphone because I'll be live later again. I'll be live later. And now we're gonna talk about more in depth about spirit, magic. Um, I'll also be careful what I'm saying because I don't want, as you wish. Damn, what you is there? As you wish, my friend. How are you, bro? How you been? How you been, man? You good? Um, so actually, guys, those ability we have is extremely powerful. And my journey, guys, and being spiritual was extremely tough because someday, guys, I was asking myself if I'm crazy, if I'm okay. Eventually, I was doing extremely amazing stuff, but um, the loneliness, the loneliness, guys, it's very deep, guys. You want to share something, those are people never understand you. It was extremely tough. So the moment I start to really embrace my true sense, hello, deep Sunday. Decoding, yeah, you have to decode um those this reality, what's going on in reality, actually what is love for real. It take me a long time to actually people don't understand what is love for real. When I was little, like 5 years old, we are extremely powerful. Very, very powerful. Extremely powerful. To actually it take me a long time to actually what's going to really understand what is love for real. And that takes so much danger dangerous path, very dangerous path, crazy path, and to actually to understand what is reality for real. I go crazy places, almost dead, all those things, to know what is going on, what is life for real. But actually, I know what is life for real. Community is everything. The right community is everything. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. The female goddess is stopping. And to a sense, it take me a long time to actually to understand, what's going on in reality. On my deep research and so much access I have with certain secret, this one is a pure illusion. Everything is a pure illusion, guys. Why is a pure illusion? I can give a part of it. I can give a part of it. Why is a pure illusion? Do you remember those movie, right? Those movie early in the 90s, 70s, 2000, right? When you been see those, technology, you been watch those technology, and you think, oh, that's science fiction. Those things will never happen. That's what the whole masses would say. Everybody from the masses. But the elite guys, the elite, know so much about reality creation. They don't care what your opinion going, but right now, everybody use the technology right now. I've been arguing with my dad. I've been arguing with everybody. I've been arguing with everybody, finding everybody. Those things become real. Actually, they become real for real. They become real, guys. Why? Because this is an hologram universe. Life is not logical. Life is not reasonable. That's why a lot of people do action, do stuff, do stuff, do stuff. And actually, they got burned. But actually, God is neutral and the universe is what? Energy, vibration. It is. Tap in power, tap in power. So it is green here after all the way. Oh, that's amazing. Good. Wow, wow. That's really amazing. Congrats. This is a dead neutral. Yes, it is. Thank you. Abundant. Yes. Infinite possibility. Me one thing 1 miles away. It's so beautiful to see and green to the other music. Yes, sir. You're the carbon was everything's possible. Think the one we want from them. Yes. Creation awards everything. Everyone Mr. Washer. Yes. Powerful stuff about this. So yeah, so actually, and that's why we understand what's really going on in reality. Reality is not we think. All those things we've been believing is lie. Because I remember back in the day, he was talking about psychic ability. If you talk about telekinesis, telepathy, touch transmission, the people will say we're crazy, but it's not. And those people from the high tech society, they're very spiritual. They understand the my power. You have to learn to more aware of your soul, the power. Because everything you say is gonna be real. Like example, I would say again one example. If somebody believe since they're born like a little baby, right? Little baby, right? They believe the mom said man is trash, man is nothing. It's gonna be also a reality. And probably somebody in the same neighborhood. But his mom say, yeah, love is real. Love is real. The perfect love is exists. Love is there. If that mom teach his kids, that children, to believe in love, he's gonna be experience love. It's gonna be no matter what happened, no matter what men been cheating, men but that girl gonna experience love because that's who she is. It took me a long time. I said, why God? Da, da, da. Okay, example, right? I know some people, you know, abuse kids, abuse children, and somebody want to have a kids, they can have kids, and somebody abuse their children with their own children, they have that kids. And I said, why God do this thing? It took me a long time I should understand it. That person believe he can have kids. He don't care. And God said, okay, you believe you can have kids? Okay, I give it to you. Eventually that person will experience karma, but because that person believe he can have children, he don't care about that, and God will give her children. Yeah, because you have a own, you have your own, you get to experience your karma for it. Yeah, because everything you give back, receive back. That's that's a pure facts. So it's the same thing also. When you see war going on and they late have a good lifestyle, or somebody can live in the same neighborhood and that person really believe nothing can happen to them. They have no doubt, they have no resistance. They truly believe they're always protected with that divine force or energy, probably Jesus, probably any spirit. They truly believe it. They have no doubt. And they try to be logical. Eventually something gonna be happen. That person gonna be always safe. Even the whole neighborhood will burn, everything will burn, that person will stay alive. People can say miracle is not miracle. That's the power of the mind because this is a hologram universe. As you wish, like what you would like to say. I don't know how I get there, but it sounds interesting. Yes, you do. You do, my boy, you do. Neo Matilda. Neo, right? Neo? All right. Neo, the Matrix. Oh, all right. Everything starts from within. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything is possible. Think don't want to, okay, I would that powerful stuff. That is power. Everything starts from within. I don't know what that is. Yeah, everything. Emperor say I am take me out with the covering, take me out with the covering of me. Okay. Yes. So sister, I know that's covering people with the spirit. No, everybody have the spirit, man. Everybody. It's not the carbon people, it's everybody. Everybody. We are one man. The spirit worm is for everybody, for everyone. The spirit worm, you know, it's for anyone. Even the alien, even certain entities. I can say also Africa is very deep in spirituality. The Egyptian, the Greek is different name. The thing about it is a different name. Like for the US, those guys they don't want science don't want to make people scary of imagine right that life I wanna save that life. I will say a big secret. Okay, if I want to say the invisible worm, right, or spirit worm, I don't want to say it to scare anybody. I said the quantum worm. If I want to say spirit, I don't want to scare anybody. I say energy, but actually it's spirit. If I want to, if I want to say, right, I want to connect with the God of abundance or the spirit of abundance, but the science people change the name. They say, oh, okay, I don't want anybody scary. I want to everybody wake up. So let's say, let's connect with the energy field of the abundance. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing, guys. When they say shadow, when they say demon, when they say bad energy, demon spirit, their own name, they just flip it, flip it. When they say, oh, I got inspire, is channel, inspire channel. Yeah, you use your channel energy. Like an artist, he do art, he do music, he gets spirit inspiring. That's why most of them smoke. That's why most of them take drugs. Some of them they don't have to because they go deep in a trance. Okay, example, right? When you sing concert, Taylor Swift dance.
Man, no, no. Remember back in the day, when the tribe people were dancing for the ring, it's the same thing. Just change the name, then, but just, but that life not say. But that's the truth, guys. That's a big truth, guys. You just change the name, but it's the same thing. And like people say, law of attraction, law of assumption, it's the same thing. Change the name to make people more feel comfortable. No, comfortable. Okay, example. How somebody gonna even Dr. Dispenza as a science guy, but when people or even say that, he said, I don't see chakras. The moment I talk about chakra, people say, oh man, you're talking about they have a certain mindset to see those things when they talk about chakra. So you know why he said he said the seven energy of the body is the seven part of the energy. Yes. In the science they talk about the seven part of the energy of the body. He just changed the name. He said that, but it's chakra. Or probably a Christian mistake, so the seven church. Just different name, different vocabulary, and the same thing. You know, that's the trick of the elite. Carbon people tend to also have a sense of different. I thought, yes, the spiritual knowledge is deep in the culture. Yes, you have a lot of respect for one say because I grew up in become at the second the other nation knowledge respect for as a common sense in the body of I never say anyone doesn't have the knowledge. Is about spiritual is that spiritual? Yes, it is. The God of the topic here doesn't know. They give a psychic, they give a scientific name. Yes, let them cook. They give a scientific yes. I know that part I was talking about. Yeah, so yeah, they just changed the name. Like example, if I was talking, like example, if I really want my mom to go meditation, if I start to talk about chakra, if I talk about those things, she'll never do those practice. You have to do seduce her. How to seduce her? So come with a scientific book and say, Mom, you know that, if you're doing meditation, so you're knowing of a body, gonna this, gonna that, and da 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 da. And actually she would do it. Because the program us, the Catholic Church program us to believe like this. It's okay, it's the same thing, okay, it's the same thing from voodoo, right? Anybody know voodoo, right? Why they use the sin of the church to use voodoo? They said it's sin of the church. They use their own picture because when it was slavery, they go in the church, but they put the different intention. Like when you say Ogu Ferra and that lie will not be safe, I will say a lot of secret stuff, but I will delete that lie. So it's the intention, all right? So you have a saint picture from the Catholic Church and they used to do witchcraft. But it's the same thing. Okay, example, right? Somebody say you practice voodoo, you worship the dead, right? Actually, when you go in church, I would say something crazy. When you go in church, to do what? What? Worship somebody's dead, Jesus Christ, and drink his blood and eat his body. That's the biggest ritual ever they never made on earth. It's egregore is very extremely powerful. Yes, people not aware of it. They go all the church. Oh, I pray Jesus by the blood. You think about blood, you drinking blood. Like damn, like you drinking blood. Like and why? Like the Sunday, those things were deep. But when I study so much about religion, mysticism, I go deep. I even study demon, demonology, hell stuff, Baha, sacrifice, gifts, actually all those things to actually understand why the elite do all those things to actually understand what's going on for real. to actually to know what the real path. But I'll tell you something, guys. Emotion is the most powerful thing ever. You have to go. Your intention is the most powerful, but they change different language. I remember one day I tell my mom that my mom was shocked. I said, "Yeah, you're going every Sunday drinking the blood from somebody and eat his flesh. That's called what? Ritual. That's called what? Voodoo, Kabbalism. Every Sunday, and people are set and pray and washed by the blood of Jesus. That's tough. That's really tough, you know. Something can be learned from all the something cannot be learned from all the practice. Yes, something can learn. Yeah, all the you can learn all those things, and you see what believe. Okay, I'll tell you something, guys. From all those practice, I will search and I learn from them. You know, something I see and comment. Faith, that's the key. Or B, you know, I prefer to say B. Any belief system that you are, you just be, is gonna be happening for you. That's the key for everything. Be, and also your emotion, and use that power from within. Because okay, every those book are read, they say if you don't believe it, nothing will happen. If you don't believe it, nothing will be happening. If you don't believe it, nothing. I said, why? All those books are read. I said, if you do that ritual, you don't believe it in that. It's your intention. The willpower is you. Like right now, I can take that and pray. You know, pray that the other one. If I can't put any intention, any energy from it. Or probably kill somebody. Or say anybody touch that, it will be dead. It's gonna be dead also. The placebo effect. So the science people call the placebo effect. They just changed the name. You remember the shamanism people? They worship the sun, the moon, everything, right? It's the same thing like the placebo effect. Like example, I can say to somebody, oh, I can give somebody like a Kool-Aid, probably a mixed drink, probably alcohol stuff, and I say if you drink it, you're gonna lose weight. And that person's so believing that and drink and lose weight. And actually because it's on power. So that's why like is they change all those names to make people to more aware of those things. Remember, you know, the reason why all the scientific people they always change their name. You know why? Because of church. Remember, if you have those beliefs, guys, it's the best time to be alive. To you're able to be alive and talk about those things. Back in the day, we get dead. Yeah, kill. If you start to know who you truly are, you start to empower yourself. You get killed. Anybody, any place, anywhere, who you are, because the church don't play about those type of things. You know, back in the day, you get dead. Yeah, for real. If you talk about something that not Jesus Christ, you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, that's yeah. So the science people, they're also mystic. Also, that's the pagan. You know, that's the pagan people. They're also mystic. So they change the name of everything. This is this is the age of the Aquarius. We're connected. Yes, the golden age. Yes. Sign of those who are still afraid of Yoruba and the spirituality. Believe door open. Yes, spirituality is freedom and large, a lot, very large. Magic is intention. This age of the age of Aquarius, collect yes, most of it. Yes, you know, that's why, you know, um, they changed the name. You know, like example, Neville was somebody very mystical, but that man, he was so, you know, take his time to not go too direct, you know, not go too direct in those knowledge, you know. So you have to, because the church, guys, because the high priests know all those things. They don't want you to know those things. They don't know you know your true self, your true power. Yeah, because they feed on you. They feed you on your energy. They feed you on your vibration. They feed you on your fear. Because the moment you have fear, they can control your mind. If they can control your mind, so they empower over you. That's why they program everybody. Yo, my parent, teacher, all those things. Example, right? A teacher repeats something, they don't know where that thing come from. They just learn from a book, they just repeat it again and again, but they don't know the essence of it, where it come from. And they tell you to have to repeat it also. What? When I was a child, I was asking those questions. I said, why you say that? Why blue is blue? Why is green is green? Why you say that? You have to say that. Why? Why one plus one equal two? Who come with those things? Why not? I was asking all those things. I was asking all those things, but nobody can answer me. So I have to go well in the dark room. And when I say the dark room, like study crazy thing, study, study so much thing, study spirit. I have to study spirit, guys. I have to understand spirit. I have to communicate spirit. I have to, I have to study ancient Egyptian. I have to go somewhat into actually understand and people don't have to go all those type of thing but and come, channel that energy and give everybody the right knowledge. You don't have to go all those type of source. And I don't also from somebody really helped me so much is Dr. Dispenza. We even say, yeah, because Dr. Dispenza was practice yoga, meditation, Reiki, self-healing, you know, it was study yoga and. So imagine what Dr. Dispenza was talking about the same. Okay, I will tell you that the science unify people. That's the best language to unify people and demystify everything. That's why I'm very be careful and talk about if I talk about any spiritual stuff and I put the science also to put them together to unify people. All right, to let go of that fear because yeah, still people talk about fear. Okay, if I see somebody, oh, I see an angel. What? That's demon. But I have to say, oh, I just feeling some energy, some vibration. Oh, wait, for real? Oh yeah, for real? Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. So I have to talk with that language. I have to play with the language of it. If I see anybody, yeah, I was see a spirit last night. What? That's demon. Oh my God, that's Satan. Oh Jesus, no, no, no. Oh my God. So I have to change the language to actually say I see a vibration, I see something, and I have to explain it, you know, in a scientific way. Example, right? If I say somebody experience our body experience, you say, oh, that's demon. But I have to explain. If I come with the scientific way, explain consciousness, awareness, all those things, and explain all the body work in the scientific way, they say, oh, wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful. Oh, I never know about that. Wow. But if I really go in the raw name of it, they will run away. They will run away. So that's why I'm very married, I do that merge, I think, merge them to actually people can understand, right? Because in the Bible, even the Bible also, you have to be careful what you say, you have to be careful. You have so much mystical experience, I can explain it enough, like on a scientific way. Like example, healing your body is the same thing, see different dimension is the same thing. I can explain that in a scientific way, like the same way I can explain, yeah, when you're so in depth watching a movie, play a video game, your awareness is not there anymore. Your consciousness is not there anymore. But if I would say, oh, you just so go in that spirit worm and you meet those entities, those beings, some of them they're demon, some of them they're angel, some people say, what? That's scary. People get scared. So I have to say, yeah, your awareness and your consciousness just detach the same way when you sleep, right? Or you're watching a movie, you're so deep in something, somebody calling you close to, they talk to you, not aware of this. You're so deep into your mind, you just transcend space and time. You're already there for real because you're not your body. That's a vessel. So they have to touch you and get back. So your soul came back. Boom. To actually to aware of this. So I have to explain in that language to actually to make people unified. That's that's the power of language. That's the power of language. Also science. Um, Let me read everything. I have to read everything right now, guys. Okay. When you're in bad state, you're channeling in spirit. Yes, that's true. You always channel spirit. Like example, when somebody get anger. That's why, okay. So that's why when somebody kills someone or fighting, they say, damn, I never feel like this. Something get inside me. And I was doing this thing and I beat him up. That's never happened to me. And that happened once. And that happened twice. That happened again. That happened again, right? What happened? And that entity want that same energy again. And that's why the same cycle keep repeating again because that spirit feed off that energy. That's why you can be so happy. I was experiencing something, guys. I experienced that, man. But Oliver explained me that I was inspired. I'm someone very happy all the time. And I got one of my neighbor. He was getting mad for me from nothing. Get mad. Having I mean, Oliver said that's his own demon, bro. That's his demon. Because he don't understand you. See, you're happy, but you got the demon of sadness. So he don't feel comfortable, he cannot relate to you. Yes, that's a spirit, guys. Or energy or vibration. That's our spirit. Your spirit feed of negative energy. That's some people. That's why when you embody a state, when you embody a state of happiness, and that person is base of chaos, love chaos, they love to be, you know, get feed on that energy. What happened, guys? Separation, split. It's two different ones, two different reality. Even sorry, guys, sorry. So everybody can hear me. Everybody can say hear me. Everybody can hear me. Not today, my friend. They don't want that. No, we are not ready. Got you. I got to stay asleep and let them enjoy the American dream. No, keep dreaming. Then what to say. Living your true self. You got the metric beautiful, beautiful. No, the matrix is so beautiful when they want to live. They love it. They love, complain, and begging the survival. They program us to be like this. They program us to be in survival mode because when you're a child, like example, when you're a child, even my mom, when she's a child, why they program us in the school system? Listen, doesn't nothing. I know better than you. Silence, and they take what your will. That's why most people in the zombie. They take your will, guys. They take your own will. My mom have this. Even my mom don't have no will. If the government says something, oh, they say something, my son, you have to listen. It's not her fault. She just based on program, guys. Mind control, guys. I have to do that live for sure. I talk too much, guys. I have to tell you. This is what's Halloween, Cactus. I love Halloween. I was born on May 5. Guys, um all right, guys. So I'll be live. But I'm very direct in that live. So I don't want I don't want to get banned. So um Um, um, let me, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, guys, most most people in my that's why I don't get mad with anybody because they're not there for it, guys. They're not there for it, guys. They're not there for it, you know. It's sad, guys. You know, it's very sad. It's very sad, you know. It's very sad, but it is what it is, you know. Even if that's why I do that work to actually try to attract people to start being more aware of themselves because that thing is deep, guys. It's very sad, guys. It's very deep, you know, because when you're watching those movie, okay, I have something, right? Even love, guys, even love is based on movie. People, oh my goodness, I have to go, guys. I talk too much. I have to go, and I see my camera stop glitching right now, getting glitching. So thank you for all the support, guys. I'll be live again at 5. I'll be live. I'll be back in live and talk about more in a scientific way because I'll be live, guys. I'll be live. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for everybody who was there. It was a good life, a good, amazing life. And I'll be see you later, guys. Thank you for all the support, boys, Mr. Professor, Empress, Rich Floor, Azurich, Neo. Welcome, Neo. Neo, Amorphous. Welcome. Thank you so much for everybody. Thank you, Rose. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'll be live at 5, guys. I'll be live at 5. Stay here. I'm always there. I'm always there. I'm every place, every time, anytime, any moment, because my awareness is everywhere. I'm connected with everybody. I'm on with everyone. Unlimited being, unlimited being. The moment you see unlimited, you're everywhere, anytime, any place, any moment, anytime, any moment. You know, Neo, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Neo, where you from? Neo. So, you can share the live. You can share my most of my live. They're more in depth. They're more in depth, very in depth. Then talk on a simple video because, like I say, guys, you know, they just in the language, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. South Africa, oh, amazing, amazing. So much love. You see, guys, this what is real? What is real for her? Is it South Africa? I'm in right now. I'm in where? You know where I'm at right now? In US. And somebody also in South Africa and talk to me right now in a phone. In a phone, guys. There is no such as separation, guys. I've been watching those movies, you know. Oh, it never happened. Yeah, this is a hologram universe. Everything is possible if you put your attention. It doesn't matter what people believe. Even 100 million people say, no, 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 never happened. It don't, doesn't matter. Even God can decide because everybody have different lights in different universe. Yeah, somebody can come in that in your universe. Yeah, I will talk about that. How somebody can come in your universe and experience the same thing you experience also. Yeah, yes. It's possible. It's really possible. So like I said, guys, if those guys was being logical, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Nikola Tesla, those things will never exist. Those guys, they're medium of the spirit one and the vision to just embody it. Because think about in the logical sense, being logical to see those things happen is getting crazy. It's getting, your brain, you know, like and something in your hands, and you connect with everybody, everywhere at the same time. I'm like, ah, man, that's crazy. So, like I say, assume the best and be the best. Everything is possible. Nobody have effect on you if you let them. If you let them. That's why the mass is always on top. So I love you all, guys. Peace and love. And I'll be live later at 5. And I'll talk about more about so much amazing stuff. All right, guys. Peace and love. Thank you for all the support, Oliver, everybody. Was there, Rose, Empress, Mr. Roger, Neo, and I'm out, guys. That's so much love, guys. That's very love. I'm feel happy. Feel happy. 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 All right, guys. Peace and love. And I remember before the live, somebody would say I was on drug. No, my real drug is live. That's the real drug. I'm high on live because I'm connect with my true self, my true essence, my soul, and the infinite spirit. Peace and love, guys. See you later, guys. Thank you.